Yes, good evening, my fellow Gambians, my friends on Facebook. It is a long time, and Famoketa, Mfamata Facebook Live Kelale, Mfamata Kachalu Kela. So, being called Nata Prukamuna would to just give a short Facebook Live concerning the conviction of Michael Sankoria. Michael Sankoria conviction, or what does that mean to the Gambian people, particularly our brothers and sisters who are in the security sector? And you all know, as Gambians, there is this court case, United States of America, and then Fortata, one of the junglers, Mutaka ka convict. I wanted to come earlier on Pruka Kudiamuje, but between Nafna feel ko, I mean, time on to know, but being na nga kacha, nga itendi nyola ko, what does that mean? Because to me, what it means is to know that nobody can escape justice. Mote kananola justice ma, wherever you go, wherever you are, justice will one day catch up with you. And this is exactly what happened to Michael Sankoria, because I feel like he can go to the United States of America and escape justice la. Bitu mantra comments ol je kande mantra video natal je kan so but bitu I'm just gonna be content na mon mini alon ko be la moy kan al min bini la moy la fanan. Nying important to Gambian back is very, very important to the Gambians to know that coming, and not only Gambians, but particularly the people in the security sector. Katan Allah coming ko, look, dunia be falinkan, the world is changing, and no matter what you do, no matter where you go to, justice, if you are involved in cases, me alanko, justice is needed. It will follow you. You will be followed, and then one day or the other, justice will catch up with you. And this is exactly that happened to the Michael Sankoria. A similar case happened in Switzerland here where Usman Sonko was convicted. But what I'm trying to say here is, I just want to give a short piece of advice to our fellow brothers and sisters who are in the military and the police, the paramilitary, the NIA, the Navy, and everywhere in the security sector in general. Your job is very special. You are very special to the nation. It is only the security sector that has the responsibility of making sure the Gambian people, the country, the citizens, the borders, our sovereignty is protected. It is only the security sector. And when you talk about this guaranteeing of our sovereignty, the security of the citizens and their property, they don't tell you whether a Mandinka citizen, a Fula citizen, a Jola citizen, a Sere citizen, a Wolof citizen. They say the Gambian people. The Gambia and the Gambian people and the Gambia itself. So, more the Kuku whatever you are doing, I think it is very important we do it with the belief that we are doing it for the whole nation, for every citizen, for every property, for everybody who is living within the borders of that country. Most of the time, what happens is some of these problems happen during political upheavals or unfair political systems. Politicians will come and politicians will go. And most of the time, they will just come and manipulate us, try to divide us into regions, into tribes, into races, into regions, into religions, just for their personal purpose. And then we will do things, the security sector, people will do things that sometimes will not go alongside with the rules and the regulations of your responsibility or your duty. And Ning Keta, when justice is coming, nobody's there to help you. 𝒂𝒊𝒏 is in America. Yaya Jammeh could not help him. Yaya Jammeh could not do anything for him. Yaya Jammeh is in Equatorial Guinea and he's having his freedom. At least he go to bed the time he wants. He wakes up the times he wants. He does things that he wants. But he could not help 𝒂𝒊𝒏. So this will tell the security people, the people in the military and the police and the NIA that whatever you are doing, don't let yourself to be used. Don't let the politicians to use you. Because if they do, when the consequence comes, they are not there. You do your job fairly and legally. Thereby, even if you are not in the army, you are not in the police, you are not in the NIA, the intelligence sector, you can always sleep well. You can always be free in your own country. You can always interact with the people if your records are clean. Because the politicians who will come and say and divide us into tribes, into Fullers, Mandinkas, and Jolas, you let us think, what have they done? What do they do for us? They will just come in political seasons and divide us. Try to divide us to conquer us. But those tribes that they divide us into, what have they done for those tribes? Like in the Gambia, Mulu Menu Kana to try to tell you, try to talk about these tribal divisions. If they are Mandinkas, what have they done for the Mandinkas? If they are Fullers, what have they done for the Fullers? If they are Jolas, what have they done for the Jolas? It is the same price of food that we are all buying. It is the same markets that we all go to. It is the same hospital that we all go to. The same schools. There is no difference. At the end of the day, they are interested in their people, their families, their immediate families, and their friends. If there is anybody out of their families, they are interested in themselves, their families, and their friends. So the rest of the people, they will use us, divide us, and we go against each other, forgetting that the Gambia, we are the same brothers and sisters. We are the same people. We intermarried. We go to each other's naming ceremonies. We go to each other's funerals. We go to the same school. We sit nearby each other. We know each other. And we all face the same problem. So I am just trying to give a piece of advice, a short piece of advice here to our brothers and sisters in the security sector. Don't allow yourself to be divided. Don't allow yourself to be used against your own people. Don't allow yourself to be consumed by the emotion of tribe. When a president comes who is a Mandinka, he tried to preach you work on your emotions of your tribe. A president comes as a Fuller. He tried to divide you, try to give all the positions to the Fullers. We have seen it during Jammeh. It only doesn't happen when Jawara was there. When Jawara was the president, we didn't have these tribal problems. We did not have these tribal problems like the Gambia, the army chief is a Mandinka, the police is a Mandinka, the state guard commander is a Mandinka, or all sort of things. It featured its head when Yahya Jammeh was there. He tried to manipulate people, divide us. And we can see something like that happening now. It is also. So, but what is important is let us understand, Paul. Gambia is for Gambians. We are the same people, the same brothers. When you go out of Gambia, there is nothing like Wolof, or there is nothing like Jola. They called you a Gambian. He is from Gambia. So let's come together and be one. Security sector, the protection of the citizens and the sovereignty of the nation is your number one priority, regardless of what tribe you come from. And then let us learn, because all the people who are involved in these jungle activities during the Yahya Jammeh's time, you will be followed. You will be followed, and justice will catch up with you sooner or later. Because this conviction, like that happened in the country that I'm living in, Switzerland, and this one that happened in America, 𝒂𝒄𝒄𝒏𝒆𝒍 conviction. These things are evidence that these things are traits that will follow you, either today or tomorrow, until justice reach Yahya Jammeh himself. Because the people, the victims, need to have a closure. Until now, it is almost 8 years, the victims are not compensated. Yahya Jammeh's victims are not compensated. Let's look at the student riot that happened. The people are still sitting in wheelchair. Some few days ago, I heard that they said the government betrayed them. The government doesn't look after them. The government has not compensated them. And the victims, the reparation is still not done. And the victims need to have a closure. I'm just saying, let the victims be patient. Inshallah, with the help of Allah, there will be a closure. There will certainly be a closure. All the people who are involved will certainly, one day or the other, face justice, and justice will catch up with them. This is the very short advice I want to give to my fellow Gambians, the people who are in the military, who are in the police, the paramilitary, the national intelligence, the Gambian Navy, and everybody who is involved in the security sector. You are very special. Your job is very special, because you are given the duty to protect every individual who lives within the borders of that country, and all the properties included. So that is a special job. And Gambia is a very small country. We are all interrelated and brothers and sisters. I will give this short advice, please. 𝒂𝒂𝒊𝒏's conviction should be a lesson to all of you. If you allow yourself to be used by this government or next government, one day or the other you are going to face justice. And when you face justice, there is no politician, no president, no minister, no politician in general will be there to help you. The moment you get into problem, you are on your own. You are on your own. This is what happens. Thank you very much. Allah baraka bake. Mbe advice odan la janna Allah baraka. Thank you.